Hello, all you robotics kids out there. I am Mr. English, and I thought I would get us started with some things to do over the summer. So I thought I'd put out a video and try it out myself, and then you guys can try it out too. And so this will be our first one, and we'll give it a shot. So. The first one is to just kind of do some programming. Now, I know a lot of you have done some programming in Hour of Code or Scratch or those kinds of things where you kind of drag things around and click them together and then people do some things on the screen. This isn't exactly like that. This is more of thinking about how programming works. And so it's sort of getting back to the basics of programming. It's sort of that step-by-step programming that we really look at, and that can be really challenging, for kids to kind of think about that programming is one step at a time. And so when I watch you guys program, a lot of times you'll make the whole program, hit play, the robot will do a whole bunch of things, and some of them will be correct, some of them won't be correct, and it's really hard to kind of figure out what went right and what went wrong because you're thinking of it as the whole thing kind of happening all at the same time. And so this sort of gets us back to kind of thinking about programming as a step-by-step process, meaning that, the robot's going to do the first thing you ask it to do first, then the next thing, then the next thing, then the next thing. And so that's what this assignment is kind of about. So we're going to have some fun with this. I'm doing mine in Google Drawings. You can see it up on the screen there. I'm going to do mine in Google Drawings. You can do yours totally on like pencil and paper. You could just write it out. You can do it kind of however you want. You could do it in Google Drawings if you wanted to. There's a whole bunch of different ways to do this. But so the challenge is kind of this. The first part of the challenge is to make up kind of your programming language first. And so the easiest way to do that, or at least the easiest way I can think of to do that, is to I'm going to build it with arrows.
So my arrows will be right means go right, and left means go left, and up means go up, and down means go down. Keep it simple.
Most robots can do more than just move. They can do stuff. So I need a pickup symbol. There we go. Okay, so that's a pickup symbol, and then I need a put down symbol as well. So hang on. So I've got go left, go right. Sorry, that's go right, go left, up, down, pick up, put down. That's going to be my language to start with. Now, what's cool about this is if I need another command, if I'm doing something and I'm like, oh, you know what? I wish my robot could kind of do this. I just need to make a symbol for it. And it doesn't have to necessarily look like whatever that is, whatever that symbol is to you. But for me, these are symbols that kind of look like what I want my robot to do. So that's part one, is starting to create my language. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to create a field, something for the robot, someplace for the robot to be. And so I'm going to make my field. Okay, cool. So this is going to be my field. And I need something for my robot to pick up. Let's make it a treasure. Let's see if I can find something that looks like a treasure. Let's see, something that looks like a treasure. Hey, how about some coins? That's a coin to me. That looks like a coin to me. Whoa, that's a big coin. Okay. And let's put a coin there. And let's make another coin someplace else that our robot needs to pick up. Yes. Okay. So we've got a couple of coins in our grid. And remember, you can do yours however you want. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. You can have it do all sorts of things. I've got a couple ideas in my head. I might make another video a little later this week of mine. I'm just trying to do one kind of quickly here for you, just to kind of see how it all works. So then I need a place for us to put it. Let's see here. how about, yeah, we'll put it in a can because that's just where all of your money has to go, right? In the can. There it is. Bam. Okay. So for me, my robot has to pick up these 2 coins and then put them in the can. So here's my programming language, my programming symbols. Again, you can have as many symbols as you want, as few symbols as you want. Your robot can do whatever you want it to do. Maybe your robot flies and tries to avoid the clouds. I don't know. You figure out what you want your robot to do. You figure out how you want to lay out your grid, or maybe it's not a grid. Maybe it's maybe it's your backyard. I don't know. Be creative with this. Have some fun with this. Maybe your robot is your mom, and you have commands that you give your mom by showing her cards. You make each of your commands as a card, and that's how you want your robot to be. And your field is your backyard, and you want your mom to go to the shed. I don't know. You decide what you want to do. Anything can be your robot. This is all about creativity. This is all about thinking about how you want to do it. So what you need is a robot, and you need some place for your robot to move within, and your robot needs to have a set of commands, and you need to have a way to deliver those commands. So for me, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to copy this. This is going to be my command field, and you'll see how this kind of works here in a second. And you're going to be like, Mr. English, you can't do that. You've got coins and things in there. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of those. Just a sec. Okay, that one's gone. That one's gone. That one's gone. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use these commands to program my robot. My robot's going to start. I need a robot. Hang on. Robot. What could my robot? Here's my robot. Yes. Smiley face robot. Is it right there? Yeah. So that's my robot. My robot's going to start right there. Okay, so by using my commands, I'm going to make my robot pick up these 2 coins and put them in here. This is going to be the program that I write for it to do that. So for me, the first thing it's got to do is go to the right. So I'm going to take this arrow and I'm going to put it in this first box. Obviously, it's going to need to be a lot smaller. There it is. Bam. That's my first command. It's going to need to go to the right. How many times it's going to go to the right? It's going to go 1, 2, 3 more times to the right. So I need 3 of those commands. 1, 2, 3. Right? Okay. So the first thing it's going to do is go right, right, right. So this little face is going to go 1, 2, 3 to the right. Then I want it to go which way? I want it to go down. So I'm going to make a down command. And I'm going to put it right there in that next box because it's the next command I'm going to do. I'm not putting it where I want my robot to go down. I'm just saying this is the order I want my robot to do things. The next thing I want it to do is go down. Okay. And actually, I want it to go down twice. Bam, bam. So that's going to make my robot go 1, 2, 3 times to the right, 1, 2 times down. The next thing I want it to do is pick up that money. So I'm going to put that as my next command. There it is. Pick up is my next command. Ooh, really small, a little bigger. There it is. Okay, that's my pickup command. My robot is still right here, but it's picked up that thing, right? So I'm going to go ahead and finish writing the program that my robot is going to run, so you can see the finished program that my robot is going to run. And then I'm going to kind of go over what the challenge is for you. So through the magic of video, I'm going to go ahead and finish it in 3, 2, 1. So that's my finished program. It has my robot going right, 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 which is going to make my face go 1, 2, 3 over. And then it says down, down. And then it says pick up. That's the symbol right here, pick up. And then it says right, 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 like, I don't know, a billion times. But that's me going right, 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 right over to here, up 1. There's that pickup symbol again. Bam, I've got it picked up. Then it's going right, 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 right. That puts me right here, down, down. That puts me over my bank. And then I've got the put down symbol. That means I've collected the money and I've put it in the bucket. That's what my finished program looks like for this. Here's my challenge for you. I want you to create a programming language. That's this right here. I want you to create a field. That's this right here, or it could be your backyard, or it could be your living room, or it could be your house. It can be whatever you want. And then from there, you have a couple of choices. You could just have some fun with it with your family, meaning that you could give it to your family and tell them to create a program. You can post it on here. You can share it. If you share it with me, I will share it with everyone else. I'll make a little website for stuff that we're sharing. I'll put it out there on our FLL website. And I'll share that out. And so we can put it on there, and then we can challenge other robotics kids to create a program. So this is the part you don't necessarily have to do. I did it so you kind of see what it looks like, but that's the part you don't have to do. You can challenge other people to create a program using your language, using your field, and say, make this program a program that will work. And that would be some fun for all of us. Or you can create a programming language, you could create your field, and you can you can challenge your family, or you can have your family do some things. The goal of this is to get used to taking a look at a programming language and thinking about how that programming language connects with what you want your robot to actually do. Step-by-step process of going through things. Have some fun with it. If you have some questions for me, let me know, and we can even share some things online together and have some fun with it together. So I'm just trying to think of some ways to have some fun this summer and do some robotic stuff this summer, because we can't really meet in person as much as we want to, although it's looking like maybe a little later this summer we can maybe meet as teams. We'll see how it goes. But let's have some fun with this. So this is just the first of many kind of things for us to do, and just to kind of try some things. I've got a couple others that are floating around out there. So give this one a shot. Programming language, programming field, but be creative with it. Have some fun with it. But you could like have a stuffed animal be your robot, and you could move it across the bed based on your language. However you want to do this, have some fun. I miss you all very much. I'm looking forward to seeing you all very soon. We're going to try to do some things over the summer, but this is just the first one. I will talk to you soon. I will be in touch with you. Let's have some fun with this. I will see you.